I've been in a cattle car like this 4 or 5 times. When you get in that car, we became animals. The noise of the tracks never left me. It's in my soul, the noise of the tracks. And I hope that you will remember this experience for a long time.
People often ask us, why do we bring you here? Isn't it enough to read about the Holocaust in books, to hear a survivor speak to your school, to watch an occasional movie? Isn't that sufficient? I think by now all of you know that it's not.
I was one of the youngsters that lived in the ghetto. In fact, just a couple of blocks away from here.
This is going to be the story that we heard from Max, the story that we heard from Sam, the story that we heard from Henry. Like, these are the stories that we're going to take with us when no one else can say them.
Any property that a Jew had was not his.
They lost everything. They were just called by a number.
My number is 67245.
Guys, this is the real thing. This is history taken out of the textbooks.
And it was hard and hardly any food. Hardly any food. People were dying by the hundreds.
It was so dramatic here, with the separation of the families, of the women and children. It's unbelievable what kind of a shock you get here.
There's no beautiful in here, no ugly, no rich, no poor, no conservative Jews, no Reform Jews, Orthodox Jews. It didn't matter. We're just Jews. We're human beings.
On every trip to this place, I go in there and I concentrate on some of the shoes. And if you see, they're from one end of the barracks to the end. And I somehow wonder, are these shoes of any of my relatives, my little brother, my mom, my aunts, my cousins?
So if there was any doubt that the world was supposed to be Judenrein, Black Wednesday was the proof. And understand, it was to be a perfect annihilation of the Jewish people. No one left. No one.
So don't let anyone ever tell you this place doesn't exist. Jews were never gassed. You know now firsthand. You saw it. You are now the witnesses of it.
Our grandparents, for hundreds of years, for dozens of generations, were willing to give their lives for Judaism. This experience is known as the March of the Living. Let's at least be willing to live for Judaism.
And then I turned and I looked at you all dancing and having so much fun. And I thought, you know what? That's what it's about. Yes, yes, be proud to be Jewish.
There's no more of a powerful moment than watching Israeli flags leave Auschwitz and go through the gates. It's an incredible feeling and an incredible experience.
I've never felt more proud to be Jewish than I did today. Looking around and seeing all of the Jewish life around me and feeling, feeling so strong and so proud, it just made my heart feel warm. And to be around all of you guys was incredible.
So, this is where we're going.
Danielle and I were walking through Majdanek. We were just really sad, and we were on our way to the memorial, and all I said was, I want to go home. And I meant home to Florida, and then I realized I am going home, and I'm going to Israel. So we're really excited.
So we're on the plane right now on the way to Israel. I am beyond excited. I've never been. One of the main reasons I'm coming on this trip is to go to Israel, and I literally cannot wait. We'll be there in 2.5 hours.
I'm really excited. I've never been to Israel, so I'm really looking forward to this experience.
The blue bus is here to let you know one thing and one thing only. Welcome home!
Once we got to the Kotel, I felt so much pride as I, kissed the wall and said a prayer, and I've just never felt so in touch with my Judaism before.
The march has really solidified my Jewish identity. I feel like I've changed, as cheesy as it sounds. Like, I feel like a new person after going to all the death camps in Poland and then coming here in Israel and celebrating Yom Ha'atzmaut and being with all my people. It's been incredible.
This trip is so amazing, and being at the Kotel with all of these people is such an incredible experience.
It's just incredibly moving to see that we pulled through and we're still here, and we're here celebrating Israel's independence at the Western Wall.
This march was really special, and it was such a contrast to see everyone in Poland and then come here. And everyone is just so happy and energetic and singing the whole way.
Right now I feel amazing. I'm on the March to the Living in Israel. I'm doing the march with people from all around the world, Jewish people from all around the world, teenagers, adults, and it feels amazing that we're all marching for pride of Israel.
I could only thank God for coming to this beautiful trip.
מסע כזה בחורף מסתכל לי, רגליו צרות אבל ראשו חכם. שנינו במנוסה, כל פה זז הוא אומר, אתה גם אבא, אתה גם בן אדם. מביט מבעד לזבוב, עיניים יש לו רגישות, כן כן. מוזר לך אויב הזר.
I'm kind of lacking the words to say, because this trip does something to you that can't really be explained with words. It's really something you have to go through. I was honestly really reluctant to go on this trip at first, but now I'm so happy that I did, because I learned a lot.
This trip was a very meaningful experience. I think it's a necessary trip for all Jews to go on, and it reaffirmed my connection with Israel and with Jewish culture.
The march was one of the best experiences ever, and it just strengthened my love for Israel. Am Yisrael Chai.
It was a meaningful experience, once in a lifetime. So glad I did it, and I never could have imagined a better trip.
It's been the best experience of my life. This trip's incredible. I cannot describe in any word how incredible this trip has been. You're gonna have to come experience it for yourself. It's completely life-changing. I'm just so sad that it's almost over. Am Yisrael Chai.
I never felt a connection before until this trip.
No words can describe how amazing this trip was. Going from Poland to Israel, it makes you appreciate our homeland that much more, and I'm so sad to be going back to America.
These 2 weeks have been the most inspiring weeks of my life. I'm so happy I came on the march.
This trip has been absolutely life-changing. I'm going home looking at life from a complete new perspective.
I just want to tell everyone who's watching this that you need to go on March to the Living, because it was the most amazing experience of my life, and you just gotta go.
This experience of March to the Living has really strengthened my support for Israel. I now see why I need to advocate and do everything I can to help support Israel in today's world and how important it is to the Jewish people to keep our Jewish home safe.
This trip has made me proud to be a Jew.